Hello everybody, this is Clark Knives here, and I've got another video for you. It is Tuesday, but I'm going to go ahead and count it as Wednesday, just because I will not be making a video tomorrow, so I am going to count this as my Western Wednesday. Big J's Knives does a Western Wednesday. He doesn't do it as an open tag, but if any of y'all would like to do a Western Wednesday, that is one of the fellas that started it. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Stockman. This isn't necessarily Western, but it is kind of just the old, classy, old school style knife. I do have a couple other things that are way more Western than this is, but I wanted to include this in on the Teener Tuesday. As you can see, the clip point blade here has gotten quite a bit of patina. Quite a bit. We're sitting on them blues and golds now, not just orange and blue and purple mainly. Starting to get to that gray patina instead of the nice colorful, what Ryan calls it the oily patina. Looks like an oil stain in Walmart parking lot. But anyways, that's the clip point. And then my sheep's foot here, it probably has steak on it or butter or something. I had all kinds of food on my knife and then closed it. But it's got a good patina going as well. This blade has cut at least one apple, I do believe. Yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of leftovers. My bad. I did wash this in the sink, but I guess I missed a little bit. No big deal. It won't matter too much. And then the bone, as you can see, I guess you could say the bone's got a little bit of a patina going. It is not as shiny and polished anymore. It's kind of got its natural finish now just from riding in my pocket. And then here's the spay blade. I have oil on it, and that's just pocket dust, because I don't typically use the third blade on a Stockman. I really like Stockmans, but when it comes to a third blade, I just don't use them. No big deal. I know that if I wanted to get rid of that, I could just get like a Texas Jack or something with the sheep's foot and clip point, but most Texas Jacks come with a clip point and a pin blade, and I hate pin blades. So I love Stockmans just because they're basically a grandpa knife, you know, and they look awesome. But there is the first one for Western Wednesday. And then here is my second one, which is going to be a lot more Western than, you know, my gee whiz. I just hit a mind blank. A slip joint. Oh man, jeez, forgive me. But anyways, this is a knife that I got at Silver Dollar City. It's a handmade knife. If you don't know what Silver Dollar City is, it's basically just a big amusement park with a bunch of roller coasters and stuff like that in Missouri. And it's basically just an old Western style theme park, and they have a knife store there, and I stopped by and picked this up for I think $25, and it is handmade 1095 carbon steel. Honestly, super impressive. I don't know what kind of wood this is on the handles, but I see all these fixed blades getting sold around and stuff, going from anywhere from $200 to $400 that, you know, look just like this. Literally look exactly like this, made out of the same metal. You know, if you want to spend $465,000 on a handmade knife that's made out of 1095, go ahead, more power to you. But I will stick with my $25 1095 that is almost just as good. I get that there are better materials being made in some of those, like the handles and the pins and all this and that, but this being $25 makes me be able to throw it across the yard or throw it across the room or just abuse the heck out of this knife and not even shed a tear about it, you know. But yeah, that is my fixed blade for Western Wednesday. I know that Big J's usually does a fixed blade, or I think his last Western Wednesday was a Stockman. So yeah, there you go. There's a Stockman for Western Wednesday. And then there is my knife. And I'm gonna need to move this stuff out of the way because I've got a big thing for Western Wednesday. And before I pull it out, I'll go ahead and tell YouTube that I am a trained professional, and do not try this at home. I don't know what you have. I know what I'm doing. I know how to handle a firearm safely. I've been professionally trained. I have a license, and I did 10 years in college on how to handle a firearm. No, I'm kidding. But yes, I do know how to handle a firearm, and always make sure your guns are unloaded before you handle them and show them off. And keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot it. So, that being said, this is my Chiappa 1873 22, which is the model number and then what caliber it is. And this is a 22 caliber, and as you can see, all chambers are empty, okay? I don't really know all too much about this gun. I know it's made by Chiappa. The model number is 1873. It was made in Italy. Very nice gun. What I've done here is this thing, I'm going to go ahead and include this as the Teener Tuesday as well, because this thing is pretty patinaed up, I guess. This whole gun was solid black at one point. I'm the second owner of this gun, and yes, we do have paperwork on it and everything, so nothing's illegal here. But I didn't like, the cylinder was still solid black, and all this was, light and kind of patinaed up. So I went ahead and sanded all the paint off, steel wooled it, and then polished it with some Neverdull. But I mean, as you can see, this thing is very shiny for the most part. It doesn't look like it is on camera, but it could pass as close to a chrome finish. It's a lot shinier off camera than it is on camera, and my lighting really just doesn't do it justice, but that's no big deal. As you can see, let me see if I can find a part that, okay, hang on. The gun used to look that black, if you can tell here. Actually, I need that open. I need this open. I'll just show you. The gun used to look that black, and now it looks like this. Let me go ahead and put that in so you can get a little bit of a better look at it. Okay. Make sure that's not going to come out. But yeah, this is my little 22 pistol. I bought it a couple years ago. Me and my buddies just used to go around his farm and shoot, cans and all kinds of stuff. Shoot targets and just, it's a fun little gun. You can take it out and just have all kinds of fun. Safe fun, but, put up targets, and you can unload a whole box of 22 bullets and not really be hurting any, because 22 bullets are cheap. I would love to get a 45 long Colt eventually, but I cannot because I'm not 21 yet. So therefore I cannot go and purchase one. As you can see, there is a dent and some scratches, especially on the tip of the barrel here and on these sights. This thing has been thrown around, honestly. I'm pretty sure I've dropped it a couple times. I know the guy that I got this from, he's dropped it a couple times or even threw it. This gun's tough. These Chiappas are cheap but tough guns. I did have different grips on it. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my different grips. I will show them to you. Right here, they are. They were chipping really, really bad. Like right here. This is not me. I did break them because I didn't have a tool. But they were chipped right here, and it wouldn't stay on properly. It kept flopping up and down, and it didn't stay secure. They were just a tad bit too small. I think the grips came in too much right here on this little metal piece, which didn't bother me at all. The grips were still comfy, and I still loved them, mostly for the fact that they look like John Wayne's gun in Chisholm, or there's a couple other films, but they were cheaper, on the cheaper side, so I went ahead and picked some up, and they just didn't work out. It's no big deal. I just switched back the, what do you call those, factory grips, and now here we are. And then, as you can see here, my little Nerf darts for my Nerf gun, Winchesters. But as far as that goes, I think that's all I got for today. Like I said, I don't think YouTube will make a big deal out of this. I hope they won't. Like I said, always make sure your guns are unloaded before you look at them, clean them, show them off, anything like that. Always make sure it's unloaded unless you're about to shoot it at a target. And learn your gun safety for sure. I could not stress that enough. But I hope everybody enjoyed. If you liked the video, go ahead and like it. Click that little thumbs up button. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, because I make videos kind of like this all the time. I probably won't include my pistol again. I just wanted to show it off. I did make a short on it from where I did polish it up and make it look all nice. But once you've seen it once, it probably is not going to be in another video, just because it sits on my end table and there's no need to play with it. But like I said, I appreciate everybody watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see y'all next time.